Hello trackheads and welcome back to another tank review. Today we're going to be reviewing the M26 Pershing. As you can see, it is a American Tier 8 medium tank. Tier 8, as you can see. I do have its steroided brother, the Super Pershing, as you can see here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick comparison between the regular Pershing and the Super Pershing. So let's take a look at their guns. And of course, the Super Pershing, can only have one gun. And I do have every gun unlocked for the regular Pershing, as you can see. So we're going to take a look at its top 90mm gun for a second here. Same fire rate. The regular Pershing has 10 more millimeters of penetration and a point more accuracy. And so you have to ask yourself, what makes the Super Pershing super? Because I don't see it. Excuse me. And let's start off with hit points. For a Tier 8 medium, it gets 1,440 hit points with the upgraded turret, which is pretty impressive actually for a Tier 8 medium. 704 horsepower engine with a 45-ton power to weight ratio. Hull armor is probably just hull armor is almost identical to that of the T-34 and the T-29 at 101 millimeters. 102 on the T-29 and 102 on the T-34. So, it's only got 1 millimeter less frontal armor than those guys. However, its armor isn't its benefit. Its speed, I've not seen that for 48 kph. I've seen about 34 tops. So that top speed's a work of fiction. However, its view range is absolutely jaw-dropping. 400-meter view range. Stock with the upgraded turret. So I didn't bother going with binocs, coated optics, that sort of stuff. I decided to go with vertical stabilizer, enhanced gun lane drive, and a medium tank caliber rammer. No premium shells, all just straightforward AP shells, 14 HE, med pack, small first aid, small repair kit, and a manual fire extinguisher. I used to hate this tank. I'm not gonna lie, I used to hate this tank with a passion. This tank has actually grown on me. As you can see, I've unlocked everything. I'm in the process of getting the Mark 46 pattern. And on the Mark 46 pattern, I damn near have almost everything unlocked, with the exception of its version of the 90mm gun and its version of the 105. Yes, I do plan on cramming the 105. Yes, it even gets the 105 derp, but I do plan on cramming the regular 105 non-howitzer, I should say, in it, along with the Continental 820 horsepower engine. I've got the radios maxed out. This Tier 10 radio, it goes on so many tanks. It goes on the M7 for crying out loud. A Tier 5, So I already have a radio. Tracks will be the first thing I need to purchase. Its stock gun that will come with 160mm penetration, 240 damage. Again, flanking tank, but with that accuracy, look at that accuracy. 0.38. Still very impressive for an American medium. So, let's see. Its stock forward gain engine is 569. Upgraded engine is 569, which means that one's going to be 569 as well. Yeah. So, upgrading your engines really isn't going to help, unlike it does with the Soviets. So I've noticed some Soviets and some German tanks, their initial stock engine is heavier than the upgraded engines. So get those upgraded engines, you lighten the load on your springs to the point where sometimes you don't even need the upgraded tracks. You only really need the upgraded tracks for usually when you add the turret. Stock turret weighs 8,000, upgraded weighs an extra 1,700 pounds. But I really don't see any armor increase except for in the rear. Bit of faster traverse. And a 410 view range. Okay, yeah, definitely getting that then. And yeah, it's an amazing tank. I actually believe that you don't even need the turret upgrade for the newer Tier 9 gun, which I believe you don't. So yeah, I'm going down there. Like I said, I'm going to be getting the M48 pattern first. as I said to you guys, I do plan on getting the M48 pattern first, Mark 48 pattern first. Then I plan on getting the E5 heavy, then the T57 heavy, and then using all three of those tanks to help me burn through to get to the E4 turreted tank destroyer, leaving the T95 and the E3 for last. And then with all those guys left, I will just, you know, burn through the artillery. Not that I'm an artillery player. I'm not. I'm just gonna try and freebie EXP all my way through. I'm not an artillery man. But we'll go back to the tank review of the Pershing. This is like my second take of this. The first take, for some reason, there was an audio issue. So, what do I think of the tank? The tank, like I said, it's grown on me. Let's get a battle in and hope, fingers crossed, the matchmaker doesn't screw us. You will see tier 9s and even some tier 10s in this tank. So far, this looks like to be a tier 8, tier 9 game. So yeah, this will probably be over pretty quick. And remember, you have to remember you're a support tank. So yeah, IS-3 KV-4 tier 8, Tiger 2 tier 8. Yes, this is a tier 8 game. Remember, wait for them to push and then go. Help them, you know. But always, you know, stay back a bit and snipe shoot at a distance. So I'm gonna back up a touch, let them know I'm not botting. Gonna see where the big push is coming from. Looks like the big push is going down the 4-5 line. We got a T69. As you guys can see, I do have a heads-up display mod. Hot linking stats of tanks as I look at them. Black Prince has lit up some heavies in that corner. No shots taken, so... there's the Yag. Yag's on the opposite side. There's an enemy Pershing. I believe he's AFK. Again, we are a support tank. So we follow the support push. Enemy Black Prince. Thanks for blocking my shot, you... Got right through his lower dip there. Whoa. Where was that shot? Side of... Yeah, like I said, side of my turret. You don't want to give these guys your side. Black Prince is down. A ricochet. Type 59 T34 has gone field. Trying to get somewhere artillery safe. Rear shotting him, nailed him. Tiger P. Ooh, better get going. Thanks for just leaving me here, spazzes. Again, it's taking 50 years to freaking get your tracks back up. Typical Americans. Fat, lazy bastards. And Someone's got to go back to the cap. Didn't mean to fire then. Fortunately, I shouldn't have used my repair kit. That's it, we won. Popped out. Reset the cap. GG. Oh, even with an ammo rack, you know? Like I said, guys, don't give them the side of your turret. Because if you do, you're going to get ammo racked. Got Defender for that. Wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, I lost money that game. Again, you know, using the consumables. Without premium, you are going to be hemorrhaging money with this tank. Even if you do good like I just did there. If that was a tier 6, tier 7 game, I would have made a little bit of pocket change. With or without premium. However, the moment you hit tier 8, Wargaming really basically take a huge freaking rubber dildo and just shove it right in your ass without lube and says, enjoy it, bitch. Pretty much as you just seen there. Even with a kill. Even with a kill and a defender. Doing 1,000 damage, you know, 1,100 damage, you know. Still got a great big FU. Right in the arse. Thanks, Wargaming. Thanks a bunch. It's clear that you're rebalancing the economy from you know, tier 6 and up is only for Soviets. Because it sure as hell hasn't hit Americans yet. Sure as hell hasn't hit the British yet. Sure as hell hasn't hit the Germans yet. And if it hasn't hit the Germans, then I'm pretty freaking sure it's not hit the Chinese yet. Which means it's only the Soviets that have seen a great big value cash increase. And I'm sorry, yes, I do have Soviet tanks. As you can see, I do have the 150. I do have the KV-1. I have those for 2 reasons. Video, review. Once I'm done, they're gone. And that's it. It's the only reason why I have them. So as you can see, I haven't even really played much in them. And there's a reason why I haven't. Because they're just not my cup of tea. They're just not. Not my cup of tea. But you know, I like a fun game. I like some fun tanks, and the M26 Pershing really is a fun tank. If the economy would stop fucking you, and I'm sorry, this is why people have to have tanks like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and heck, even like this, just to make up for the money that you lose running this once. And Wargaming want to know why no one, you know, there's, you know, only a marginal amount of tier 10 players. That's the fucking reason! What are you thinking? Listen to your freaking player base. Stop listening to that cha-ching in your wallet. Because eventually, once Wargaming, truthfully, when Gaijin come out with their tank combat, I'm pretty freaking sure you're going to see a big old chunk of change in your player base. Just go, bye-bye. And then jump ship. And when that happens, I just feel so sorry for you guys. Because you should have listened to us. But you haven't. So, I'm going to end this tank review with a, with a Cobras, keep your shells flying, keep your enemies dying, man. Peace and love, guys.